Hello and welcome to this pick a card reading. If this is your first time on my channel, I am happy to have you here. If you are returning, welcome back. My name is Jody. I am an intuitive mentor and channel, and it's my job to listen to spirit and to provide the messages that are coming through for you. You can find out all about me and my services anytime at thespiritexperience.com. So you can take a look at these 4 card piles that have already been chosen with intention for you. Today we are going to be asking the question and getting information about the blessings that are heading your way. So take a good look at each of the piles and see which one is calling to you. Just a reminder that this is a collective reading, not an individual reading. So please pay attention during the reading to what is resonating with you and take the divine nuggets that you need. Again, take a look which pile is calling to you, and then you can head down to the description, click on the timestamp to head right to your reading. Hello, Group 1, and welcome to your reading. If you are listening to this, then you chose the pile all the way to the left. And we're going to get some information. I'm just going to set this right aside for you, that clear quartz. We're going to get some information on what blessings are headed your way, which I'm very excited about. Just lay out your cards here. Let's flip over the angels among us first to see which angel is helping you along with these blessings. Archangel Raguel. Yes, amazing. Love this deck. It's sort of a more modern representation of the angels that we all know. They've asked me to read just a bit from the guidebook here to give us a little idea of exactly why this angel is coming through at this time for you, Group 1. It says, seek the harmonious path, trust and ask that all outcomes will be aligned with the best and highest good of all. Call on Archangel Raguel for assistance with feeling more harmony and peace in your life, facing any kind of trial, clear communication, both speaking and listening, creating an equal energy exchange of any kind, and making decisions. So beautiful to start off your blessings reading. And here we have some advice. Find your calm. With the blue lace agate here helping you out and giving you some insight from the Daily Crystal Oracle Inspiration deck. Okay. Find your calm. Yes. They said this is very throat chakra heavy for you, so that is true. Calm mind, calm voice, calm truth, seeking truth. Oh, look, here you go. Yeah, they want me to just show you there. Calm, harmony. It's right on the card here. So these are matching up nicely for you. Looks like peace and calm is headed your way so far. Let's get a little more information on the exact blessings that you can expect to receive or that will be headed your way. Yes, of course. They're talking about the 8 here, which is the strength card in the tarot. So they're just giving us a little nod for you, Group 1, that, you know, you have the strength that you need to be able to do this. All right, let's look at this first card. We'll only be reading these upright, for this blessings reading. So 7 of Pentacles coming through for you. That's beautiful. You've done some work here, and you can definitely look forward to seeing that start to come to fruition. If you feel like you want to be able to explore some more on your path, especially as it concerns what you're working with, that's going to be totally available to you. You may have something coming in that's going to pique your curiosity or pique your connection. What they mean by that is something that's coming in that's going to actually help you feel more connected to your divine purpose as you're moving forward and as you're creating here on the physical plane. And so, like I said, it looks like you have definitely done the work. You're being able to see a bit what's in front of you. You've got blessings helping you on that track. Again, we are only pulling upright. They made that very clear while I was preparing for these readings. Okay, Wisdom of the Oracle. Intention card with the why card. Okay, this card here is all about asking yourself why you're doing this. So you're going to be receiving some information on your purpose. That's what I'm picking up here is like it's a connection to your purpose, insight on your purpose, the work that you may need to do in the future that is connected to your purpose. Group number 1. So if you've been working on it, yeah, they just said, some of you may feel flustered, like, I've been doing all of this. What is going on? When am I going to see it? When is it going to appear? And what Spirit's just asking you to do is communicate here, right? Like stay calm, find your calm. No need to, there's no worry involved. So if you're feeling flustered, it's important to find that inner peace, come back to grounding, ask Archangel Raguel to help you do that. Communicate within yourself and you'll get the insights and the blessings coming in on this line on the back of your intention, or to help you, thank you, clarify your intention. Remember your why. It's so important to do that, especially as you move forward on your path. Sometimes the sort of, thank you, aha moment is the blessing of intention. Again, you're looking at very calm, heart-centered motivation. It feels like you're going to be receiving on that line, group 1, for sure. King of Cups. It's like whatever it is that you are intending, you don't need to force that. You actually are going to show up as a leader and things are going to be coming in. Magic, miracles, blessings coming in to show you exactly where you're meant to be headed and how you can do that with this peaceful, calm energy, especially like as you're communicating with others. If part of your purpose or part of your job is to communicate with others, which it often is because we're all looking for a purpose, and the purpose always has to do with service. That's how Spirit always talks about it. So you're going to be able to get something on the line here of your complete, highly aligned divine purpose. Will you get all of the nuggets? Will you get all of the pieces? Probably not. That's just not how Spirit works because we have a whole lifetime, right, to be working through this. But for right now, it's very important that you stay calm and balanced, especially emotionally, to be able to lead forward. You've done the work. You actually can connect now and start to hear those communications and get those blessings and messages coming through for you to help clarify your intention around why it is you're doing, what it is you're doing, or why you want to do what you want to do. And then step into a really compassionate, empathetic, service-based, they keep showing me the word service-based, leadership type of position. Yeah. I mean, you are going to ride the wave of calmness, group 1. That's how you're going to be able to receive really nicely. Let's see what's in this second spot here. Wow. Justice card. Beautiful. Okay. So if something has, if something has been happening and you feel as though it's not, it hasn't been fair, basically, is how they're putting it. If you feel as though it hasn't been fair, this is going to be worked out for you. Another reason for you to, I just want to make sure you can see these cards. Another reason for you to be able to stay calm, okay? And that is the main focus for your blessings to come here, for the line by which you can receive best and most smoothly, they said, most smoothly. So if you've been kind of either wronged or you've been waiting on something in the actual justice system, they just said it just like that, in the actual justice system, then you're going to receive a blessing there, which is nice. It's like, what is fair will prevail. And look below the surface, they just said. Look below the surface. So perhaps the blessing will not be that apparent, or, you know, what they are rearranging or maneuvering. That card just wants to come. Will not be super apparent, but here we go. Thank you. It will be revealed. So it's like, look below the surface, because what do you see below the surface? The foundation of things. Whatever is coming in for you, it is a blessing, and it's going to help work out this kind of energy that either, like I said, something that was unfair or unjust or hasn't been completely worked out yet or come to fruition or balanced out yet. When it comes in, you're meant to see beyond the superficial. That's how they just said it. So see beyond, look beyond the surface, and then you're getting this building blocks card coming up to clarify or to give us more information about this. The building blocks card is literally the foundation card. So this blessing is coming to help you build a more solid foundation, and it comes on the back of justice. Beautiful, beautiful energy. Group 1. So again, if you've been waiting for something, please stay calm. I mean, it's just, again, they're using the word smoothly, but it's just going to allow you to feel like to breathe through it. There you go. The moon. The moon card. They're saying that you've been keeping something within yourself for a while. Huh, okay. So if this is something that you've been like holding within yourself, or something that you haven't quite been able to access or understand, it will be apparent, they said. So the moon card is about, you know, intuition. It also deals with our emotional body, the divine feminine, but it can also be those things that are within ourselves that we like to keep hidden, or the secrets that we're keeping. And for what they're saying is the blessing comes, and then you're able to understand something better, either about yourself, about the situation, or what's ahead. Thank you. You may not even recognize consciously that you're holding it, is how they're making me feel about it. So it's not about really trying to like forcefully seek. Again, you've got all this beautiful, calming type of energy guiding you along, especially in all, again, your communication with yourself and the truth. And so, you know, this is going to help you understand something better about yourself or the situation that's actually within you, but you may not have access to it yet. And the blessing comes in to be able to allow you access to that. So it's about understanding and, thank you, knowing that it's coming. You've just got to wait for certain things to be in place for you to understand or know. It's like you can't know before you know. And it feels like a foundational piece of information because you've got this building blocks here. So if you're like, this isn't clear, I don't know why this is happening, or why hasn't this worked out fairly? Why hasn't this been concluded? When it does conclude, it's going to help you understand a foundational piece of information that you just don't have right now. So your job is not to try and figure it out. Your job is to stay calm and understand that it's coming and something's going to be actually revealed to you, and you can trust that. Okay, and let's see what's in this last position for you here, group 1. Ooh, Ace of Wands. Yes, something coming in to spark a new beginning, a new insight. They just said like a new line of thought. It's based on the fire energy. It feels like, see, yeah, they're like, see all the lightning bolts? It's like, aha. It's like, aha, oh yes. So that's wonderful when Spirit brings in those kind of nuggets where you're like, I never thought of that before. Why didn't I think of that the same way? Now, depending on how these arrive in your life, and this may come on the back of understanding a foundational piece of information, right? That's beautiful when they do that. Again, you're not going to know this before you're meant to know it. It feels like an aha moment. They're keeping that aha word up there for me. And so this will be a lightning bolt of insight that is connected, thank you, to your purpose or to what inspires you. It's like you'll have this idea of how to move forward. You'll be inspired in a different way. Yeah. A nugget of inspiration. So again, you don't need to be seeking this. You're going to be lit up by it, is how they just said. They keep referring to this energy here, and that's, again, how you're going to pull that in or be aligned with that. And look at this. You've got the go the distance card showing up in relation to this Ace of Wands card. So this idea is going to be the word they're using is fruitful for you. But whatever it is that you're inspired to do here, when that lightning bolt comes in, just know that you can take it all the way. That's how they just said. You can take it all the way, group one. The blessing of clear insight. The blessing of clear imagination. So yeah, it's really connected to your inspiration, what inspires you, and then you will be able to bring it to fruition. Go all the way. Go all the way. Amazing. Ooh, I'm just going to take that because it wants to come. Here we are. The Four of Swords. This is a rest and nest, rest and renew type card. I'm just listening because you've got this real activity here. Right. Oh, they're talking about to do it in a balanced manner. That's how they're saying it. So it's just the understanding of the linear stuff that goes on when we're in physical form, that just because you have this spark and this lightning, this blessing of insight come in, and you know you're going to take this to the end, you're going to be able to bring it to fruition. It doesn't then mean that you go all out. So sort of a reminder with the Four of Swords, in a balanced manner. Also probably why you have the calm energy just overviewing and theming out this entire blessings reading for you. If you get too wrapped up in it, you can tire yourself out. So they're telling you, yes, this is going to be an amazing, inspired idea connected to your passion. Please respect the timing as you bring it to fruition. Don't forget to rest. It needs to be done in a balanced manner. Stay calm as you move forward. Thank you. The calmness is going to help your connection. And that's really how you're led best forward when you've got the spark happening. Because you can get ahead of yourself and tucker yourself out, and then they'll force you into this energy, which normally we don't want to vibe on that, right? You don't want to be forced to rest because you've overdone it. And so they're just saying, yes, the spark idea is coming. You will know what it is that you want to bring to fruition. However, there is a co-creation process in that, and you're on a linear timeline. So things are all going to happen. Opportunities will be presented on a divine timeline, and it's important also to rest. So you don't want to just keep going. You've got to be able to stay calm to keep your connection so that they can guide you on how to bring it completely to fruition. Rest included. Thank you. Okay, so group one, I am going to pick a charm to close out your reading. You have done the work, so expect to get clear intentions and feel like you can lead. Expect to have something resolved here, or something on the back of a judgment, fairness, coming to fruition to help you find a foundational piece of information for yourself, more wisdom to be gained for yourself, and some amazing new insights that you're going to be able to take the distance in a balanced way. in a balanced way while resting. And of course, please call upon Raguel to help you stay calm. If you're feeling flustered or you're feeling anxious, thank you. It's important to find your calm. You can even use the blue lace agate. It's a beautiful stone. It's a very calming stone, that stone. All right, let's see what we've got for a charm to close out your reading. Ooh, the swan. Beautiful. Group 1. Grace and calm to close out your reading. Thank you so much. I hope that this served you. Group number 1. Hello, group 2, and welcome to your reading. If you're listening to this, you chose the second pile, second from the left. I'm going to move this clear quartz here and check out what cards you chose. We're looking at what blessings you can expect headed your way. Let's lay these out, get a little more info. And we have a helper first up. So let's see who your helper is. Archangel Shamuel. Beautiful. Self-love, healing, unconditional love. He has such a good vibe. Group 2. So clearly you're all up in your heart center, and we're going to just read a little bit about him and how you can connect with him. And let's see what the guidance is through the daily crystal. Schedule yourself in. All right, so it looks like self-love, self-care. That's what we're working on here. We're going to be receiving blessings on that line when we really pay attention to that group number 2. When we make ourselves a priority, schedule yourselves in group 2. Okay, let's read a little from the Angels Among Us about Shamuel so you can kind of vibe out his energy. It's really such warm, loving energy. The oracle part of this card, which there's 2 sections they have me read from this, is just one small sentence. Love is the answer. Just so beautiful. Call on Archangel Shamuel for assistance with letting people love you, showing love to others, opening up to new love, falling in love or back in love with your own life, heartache or heartbreak, romantic relationships, and experiencing the flow of unconditional love from source or the divine. Such beautiful energy already to start out your reading, group number 2. All right, let's see what we've got under these cards to give us a little more information on the blessings. Ooh, the 5 of Swords happening there for you. I'm only going to be reading these upright for this, as Spirit has requested. The 5 of Swords is a painful change. So something's going to probably be changing for you. And if you are already experiencing that, especially if it's in a loving relationship, group number 2, because we've got Shamuel coming in to the rescue. I'm here to help you align with this unconditional loving energy and remember that love really truly is the answer. It looks like you've got a painful situation that you're dealing with. Yes, even more of a reason to call him in and schedule yourself in, right? Thanks, Spirit. I'm just going to get a little more information. As I said, you may be contemplating a hard change or a difficult change. And so they're going to be giving you, sending you messages or magic on that line. And again, if this is for a relationship, which this card has hearts, strewn throughout it. So if that has to do with your relationship or a loving relationship, doesn't have to be necessarily a romantic relationship, it's going to be important to, call in the assistance and call in the help. Let's see what else we're getting. Yes, see, something is changing. They're just reiterating here with the change in the wind card from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck that something is changing, and they just said there's no need to worry. The change is the blessing. Okay. So the change is the blessing, group 2. Even though it may feel heart-wrenching or difficult or hard to swallow, is how they just said it, the change for you is the blessing. So don't fight the change. Step into love and start prioritizing yourself, right? Make sure that you're on your own schedule, group number 2. The change is the blessing, like that. Okay. Nine of Pentacles. They're saying the word protection for me right now. This often indicates the fact that you've been doing a lot of hard work, and you're getting to a place where you feel really good about it. To be honest, you feel really accomplished. You're feeling like you're getting there. You're almost there. We're almost here. I know what I'm doing and I feel really good about it. So the change is going to help you get into this place. Thank you. Yes. Get into this place, this vibration, which is on the physical plane with your work, or if this concerns a relationship, you're going to move into a sort of fulfillment energy, but that's only because you're not fighting the change. The change is the blessing. You're actually scheduling yourself in and calling upon Shamuel or any other guide or angel or master that helps you to align with unconditional love, to remind you to love yourself first. This brings you to a place where you're really loving what it is that you're doing and seeing the fulfillment in it. Like, the work is worth it. The work is worth it. So the change is the blessing, leading you to understand. It's like a fulfillment energy, but it's protective, because they keep using that word. So it's like you will be protected in the change. You're going to be able to see the fulfillment of the change on the back end. Yes, it will feel like, okay, now I understand. This is starting to come together. I see where this is leading now. So you've got to actually move through the change, even if it is painful, because the change, again, is the blessing. And this brings you to this fulfillment energy, or a better understanding on the actual physical plane of what's happening and what you're being led to, or what's being brought to fruition, to success energy. Let's see what we've got under here. The Queen of Swords. So you have the power, again, with this change energy. They're showing me they're highlighting all the butterflies there on the bottom of that card. Butterflies are a symbol of transformation. That's how they're giving it to me. Oh my gosh, look at her butterfly here. Whoa. Okay. Blessings of change and insight. You will have the know-how, it's like compassionate intelligence. So talk about blessings. Look at this. I mean, I hope you are ready to receive some massive insights and know how to use them, group number 2, once you start really loving yourself and stepping into unconditional love, because they are certainly coming for you here. This is part of the blessings that you will receive. Divine, aligned, grounded insight having to do with change, transformation, and self-love that helps you navigate the way forward. They just use the word independently. That helps you navigate the way forward independently. So it's like you're going to know how to navigate your own path. You're going to be getting understandings and blessings coming in here straight from the divine. I mean, she's embodying that. The Queen of Swords. She's very intelligent. She's smart. She's strategic. She knows what she's doing. She's not just moving forward ahead, wrapped up in her emotions, etc. So you're loving yourself, and you're going to get blessings here coming in on the line of that. That's going to give you the insight you need, it's like you're going to know, oh, now I do this, or this is exactly what I need to do. Aha. It feels very grounded, though. It doesn't feel like floaty. It feels like the blessing is the insight there. Let's get some more information. Show up. Just show up. Chopwood is a card of doing the thing. Spirit. Doing the thing. Show up, do the thing. In the doing, you're going to find the insights. Thank you. Show up for yourself is what they just said. So that's that independence track that this blessing is kind of coming on here, that I'm feeling like, Yeah, you're scheduling yourself in, but it's providing you with this independent energy as you do that. As you begin to learn to love yourself and you actually show up for yourself and your ideas or your purpose or what you know, and you communicate that or you bring it to life, okay, through this card, they're just saying all you have to do is take the insight, take the knowledge, and show up for yourself. Thank you. As you show up for yourself, you show up for the world, is what they just said. Woo, okay. Maybe these are big insights then that are going to help you not only love yourself better, but bring that love, share that kind of love outwardly. Look at that. Definitely. I mean, the Magician card, you are creating. You can manifest. You can manifest whatever you want. You just have to show up in form to do it. Once you get this high level insight, once you receive that kind of a blessing there, I feel like he'll high five you. Okay? It feels like he's going to give you a high five or fist bump or something. It's like you'll get the insight and then you show up for it and you can manifest whatever it is that you want. Sometimes this card, your mind can get involved here because it is the Magician card. So it's like whatever it is that you believe about yourself is what you can bring into form. But you just need to take the insight, show up, take the blessing that comes on the back of insight, right? It's going to come there, and then show up for yourself. You're showing up for the world, and it will manifest. It will come then. You're capable completely of achieving that or bringing it to fruition, bringing it into form. Okay, and the Temperance card here for your final blessing position. This is asking you to go with the flow. Remember inner peace and balance and taking the, don't be in extremes. You see, right in the middle. Not this one or that one, but just in the middle. They want me to get more information. They're sort of quiet. So I'm going to see what this next card is to see where it is this blessing comes in on, how it comes in, what we can look for, at least, group 2. Okay, interesting. That they're warning you here. So you need to pay attention to your intuitive warning systems. This is the All That Glitters card, and they're giving you it coupled up with the Balance, the Temperance card, okay? This means they want you to flow with your intuition and to pay attention to things that may feel or look too good to be true. If they are too good to be true, if they feel too good to be true, thank you, they are too good to be true. That's how they're saying it. Okay. If for you, this was dealing with a relationship, they don't want you doing that again. So they don't want you repeating that again. So you need to really be on the lookout there, group 2, for something that looks similar or looks good. Like, again, too good to be true. It probably is too good to be true. And that could be in any area, but the blessing is to understand the middle road. That's what the blessing is. So it's an intuitive warning energy that you're going to want to look out for or vibe. And of course, if you're in unconditional love, you're calling on Samuel, you're in your heart center, it's going to be much easier for you to recognize what is truly good or what feels truly aligned, as opposed to what might be showing up to kind of like tempt you and pull you to a full-on extreme, because that is not the goal. They're telling you, if it seems too good to be true, it probably is. Stay in balance. Don't let yourself, it's like you're taking care of yourself. And when you take care of yourself, these are the kind of blessings that you are able to receive. And finally, the Page of Pentacles. I love this energy. It's very grounded energy. It's like excitement and ready to kind of do the work. But yeah, thank you. Look how she's balancing, they said. Look how she's balancing. when it's time for you to move forward, you're going to know. So the blessing for you there is really the blessing of balance, the blessing of the middle road, staying out of extremes and in love. That's what you're doing. You're just falling in love with yourself. And then you're able to move through this change here. You're able to get the insights and actually begin to manifest whatever it is that's coming in on that line by showing up for yourself, scheduling yourself in, loving yourself more, remembering love is the answer, as that beautiful, tiny little, very powerful sentence said. And this is going to help you navigate, forward. So, I mean, if you're manifesting something, you don't want to rush it. You want to move and get excited about it. And when you know it's the way forward, that's when you go. You don't just jump on anything that comes. Stay in balance and return to love. I love this reading for you, group number 2. Even though you may be going through a hard change, looks like you're going to be able to manifest whatever it is that you want. And that's the blessings that are coming in to help you do just that. Getting you a charm. Wow, look at that. It is, let's see if you can see that better. The hourglass charm. It's time. It's time to do it. If you're questioning at all whether or not it's the time for you to start caring for yourself, start loving yourself, start prioritizing yourself or scheduling yourself in group 2, it's time, says the charm. I hope that this served you, group 2. Thank you so much. Hello, group 3, and welcome to your reading. If you're listening to this, you chose the 3rd pile. Well, 2nd from the right. I'm just going to place your clear quartz there on the side and see what we've got for blessings for you and information about what might be coming through for you. We're going to start with the angels among us and see what kind of help you're getting. Wow, you've got Jesus on your team here. Group number 3. Forgiveness, compassion, the spiritual teacher. Beautiful energy. And let's see what kind of information and direction you've got here with the daily crystal inspiration. It is time for you to transform. Beautiful. So transition, transformation, and being able to open up your heart to forgiveness and compassion here with Jesus helping you along. Group 3. Now what they've asked me to do is just read 2 short parts out of the Angels Among Us book having to do with whatever guide or angel that you are pulling for yourself right now. So especially on the back of blessings, now you know who's working on your behalf in a really high vibrating position. So let's see what this write-up about Jesus has to say. It says, lead with love, listen with love, and show compassion and kindness in all you do. Call on Jesus for assistance with spiritual healing, spiritual teaching, forgiveness, giving or receiving, self-forgiveness, having compassion for others and yourself, creating more peace in your life, finding spiritual teachers and spiritual support groups and networks, and having the courage and strength to fulfill your divine destiny. Ooh, it's time to transform, group 3. It's time. Let's see what kind of blessings you've got under here so we can understand where that's going to be coming in to guide you to transform with the help of course, Jesus. We're only reading these upright at the request of Spirit. Ace of Pentacles. Okay. So transformation is upon you. A new beginning is upon you, especially. Yeah. I mean, this is a beautiful card. Just look at it. It's new growth, especially on the physical plane. So, you are able, completely able, and you're going to be receiving on the physical plane new, they just said new chances, a new chance. So a new opportunity, but the way that they're saying it is a new chance. You're going to get I'm asking if they want me to say second chance. No, it's not that. They're not saying to say that. So a new chance. we'll leave it there. They're not giving me anything else. Let's get some clarification here or some more information from the wisdom of the oracle for you. Now that is a full-on growth, new beginning. Physical plane, grounded energy, pentacles. Yeah, thank you. This energy, working with forgiveness and opening your heart, is going to allow for this chance to give you a new shot or a new chance. It's time. It's time here. The tick-tock clock. So it's your time. They'll be provided, they just said. They will be provided. So you want to keep yourself open and do the work that is needed. Understand that it's time for you to transform and what is being asked of you, basically. The kindness piece of that is very key. But it clearly is time for you to have a different opportunity to start something new on the physical plane, or like they're saying, a chance. You've got a shot. So the blessing that's coming in this pile is you've got a chance. You've got a new beginning. And so you don't want to overlook that. You may have to, take a leap, but it's time to do it. The time is now. Whoa. I'm just going to see what they want me. All of them. They said, okay, all of these cards for this particular pile. Well, let's take a look. I'm asking if they want me to read them upright. Yes, all upright. Okay. So Queen of Pentacles. So this is going to get you to a place where, you're really have created something. You feel really good. This can also, if this is to do with a business, a new a new chance at a new business or a new beginning at a business, step into it because growth is apparent. You'll feel it's like you'll boss up. Four of Pentacles. So you'll find that, you will have more stability in doing that. What a wonderful pile here. It's just telling you it is time. So whatever it is that you've been doing, there's newness coming in and it's going to bring you stability and sort of boss up energy, being able to be an independent person. And they're saying, it's time. And the Queen of Swords. You got two queens there and they wanted all three. I mean, my intention is to pull one card. And so making very intelligent, strategic decisions. Whatever this blessing is that comes in, don't ignore it, please. Open your heart to it. Yeah, it's like he's helping you to open your heart up so that you don't, how they're saying it is like you don't give yourself the opportunity to say yes to this chance that you're being given. It's boss up energy. It's massive, intelligent energy. Stability, financial stability, stability at home, stability in work. It's very good energy. So whenever this comes for you, it's like, thank you, Jesus. They just said that. It's like, thank you, Jesus. But you've got to be able to open up your heart and be willing to change, willing to transform. That's how this is going to be able to be noticed and be brought in, this particular blessing for you. But very good energy on the back of it. And, it's time for it. Again, you've got that TikTok there. It is the time. You don't even have to wonder about that, they just said. Don't even spend time wondering about it. If and when the blessing comes in or the chance or the shot comes in, take the shot, take the chance. It's going to help you grow something really amazing. It's like change the way that you look at your life. That's what they're saying there. Okay, let's see what's under the second pile. Ooh, completion energy, the World. So you'll be ending, again, it's like ending, beginning. They're talking about showing you the way. Your work is in forgiveness and being willing, group number 3, okay? Your work is in forgiveness and being willing to transform, because it's almost like they've written it right here, willing. You've got to be willing to change or transform because Spirit's going to be looking and watching and sort of listening to not only your self-talk, but how you've closed yourself off is how they're saying it. And so willingness is just an openness. It's opening up your heart and, yes, understanding and trusting in the path forward, even if you don't know exactly what it is. And so you're going to have the blessing of completion here. You will actually be able to transform and begin. It's so funny that they put these opposite. You would think they'd show us the world first and then have that Ace of Pentacles show up second, but either way, a completion is apparent. Oh, look at this. It's only on the back of action here. This is the Yang card it's like a masculine energy. It's an action card for sure. It always feels like Emperor energy to me. It is the number one card in this deck though. So you got another one kind of popping out there. It just feels like it doesn't get completed unless you take the action or unless you take the chance. So you have the opportunity, again, a blessing of completion where you feel like I'm starting a new chapter in a good place. Like this transformation will be very good for you. Yeah, they just said, hand it over to him. If you've got something like cluttering up your heart or making you feel like you can't do it or you're less than or it's not going to be worth it or you can't end this or you can't start a new cycle or you can't action it, really is what it is. Can't action it, can't do. Hand it over to him. He'll take it. Yep. And transmute it. He'll show you the way to stay connected and feel like it's okay. I can open up now and be willing. And this transformation is actually going to be a good thing for me. The Two of Wands is about trying to see the path forward and what you're inspired to do or making decisions on that. Okay? They just said, look at the world. She's got a globe in this particular card. There's the world. It's like you have, is this fire, right? You have to decide to make the choice for yourself to complete this. You've reached the end of the cycle, and that's a really good thing. It's a really good thing. Accept this chance. You have to decide, though. You have to decide. It's like you're the one in control. You have the action here. He feels so encouraging. Yes. He's like encouraging you to own your fire and allow yourself the shot, allow yourself the chance to transform and close something out that needs to be closed. Okay. Oh my goodness. And if you don't, the blessing is in the Tower. So something is going on here. The blessing is in the Tower moment. So something's going to come in to shift or change anyway. You know, Tower moments are not always bad, right? It doesn't have to be this horrible thing. Could be. But on a blessing pull, the Tower moment is about understanding that, you know, you got to, it's done. You've got to go. A change is apparent. This is divine intervention. So no matter which way you go here, group 3, it's time to shift. It's time to begin a new chapter. You've got to go. This is a moment here that's going to happen for you, and it is a massive blessing, this Tower moment. That's what they just said. Massive blessing. I mean, really is a wonderful energy that they're leading you to. But they're just telling you directly, you know, you've got to be willing and you've got to take the action. You've got to make the decision too. You're a part of this. Thank you. Forgive yourself. They just said that. Forgive yourself. If you are here and you've like waited here, you're like standing on here and it's like burning and you're waiting and you're waiting and you're waiting, either because you're afraid, which like I'm going to get more information and I want to see, or you don't know if you're going to be able to do it, right? Or you're worried about where you're going to land. Forgive yourself and jump. It's like, forgive yourself and get out of that burning tower. That's the tower is the blessing. The moment is the blessing. That moment where you're like, I can't do this anymore. I gotta go. It allows you to have the completion, take the action, make the decision, and start new. Clean it up. Yep. Time to start rearranging. Time to start, they said, get rid of the stuff. You don't need to be in there anymore. It's time to just let it go, clean it up. Also, thank you on the forgiveness track, forgiving yourself thing. This can be emotional cleanup sometimes, like emotional baggage. So it's like if you've been carrying some stuff that's making you feel bad about yourself, or thank you, the past is how they're saying it, the past has stopped you from being able to feel like you can allow or transform. Try to let that go if you can. Clean it up because it's not serving you. He's asking you to love yourself. To love yourself, to have compassion for yourself, to forgive yourself first so that you can then move forward into new growth, new ideas, a new structure, a new way of, and apparently new love, new heart-centered energy. Ooh, filling your heart. Yes. Ace of Cups. This reading is very blessed with opportunity. I mean, you've got 2 aces here just sitting there. Yeah, it's like, oh, I don't even know if you could just see that as a 2 aces there. This is beautiful energy, right? This is a new beginning for your heart center. It's like it has Jesus written all over it. Thank you. They said it has Jesus written all over it. I love that. You really have such an opportunity here, group number 3. The blessings will be coming in to move you. And sometimes a tower moment like forces you. But what they're asking for you to do, and you're part of this, is to be willing, be open, allow. Because transformation is happening. You have a beautiful angel or guide here for you, helping you along that you can connect with, you can hand things over to, opening your heart up because something is concluding. Just, there's no doubt about it. And if you look deeper, it's concluding to help you grow something new, fulfill your heart, start a new endeavor, perhaps a new relationship may come along. It's just opening up your heart to new things to fill up your inner cup and new emotions to fill up the void that you create when you clean it up, when you release those emotions that are no longer serving you, when you allow yourself to forgive yourself for whatever, the past, what you've chosen in the past, or perhaps mistakes that you've made, or staying there too long, staying in the tower too long while it's burning, right? Things are changing. You're going to have a shot here. And I almost want to say whether you like it or not, it's time to transform. And so the best thing you can do is be a willing, beautifully connected, loving participant in your own life. Take the action, make the decisions, clear and clean it up, because you've got some wonderful energy coming in to fill that void for you, group number 3. This is blessings of opportunity everywhere you look. Let's pick a charm here for you to conclude your reading, group 3. Oh, a mask. Just want to listen. Okay. If you've been pretending that everything's all right, or that you have to be somebody that you're not, if you've been kind of, again, it's like pretending you need to show up in the world as someone different than who you are, or believing some stuff about yourself, making yourself feel bad, it's time to let that go now. Take off the mask and start allowing yourself to forgive, to have compassion for yourself first, Allow yourself to transform. Allow yourself to welcome that in. You don't need to put on the mask anymore, group number 3. You have wonderful completion, big moments coming in to shift everything for the better so that you can create a void and welcome in some wonderful new opportunity, some wonderful new love. And of course, you've got Jesus on your side. So it is time to transform. I hope that this reading served you. Thank you so much, group number 3. Hello, group 4, and welcome to your reading. If you're listening to this, you chose the pile all the way to the right. I'm just going to place your clear quartz wand over to the side there and take a look at your cards. So we've got some help here and some direction here, and we'll take a look at the blessings that are coming through for you or that are headed your way. First, let's take a look at the help that you are being provided from the Angels Among Us deck. Ooh, Archangel Raphael, healing energy, intuition, and health. Okay. Beautiful card. Wonderful angel to work with. And some direction from the Daily Crystal Inspiration deck. Open the door. Golden Healer Quartz. Not surprising there. You've got healing going on for you. Group 4. Looks like we've got a theme for blessings for you. Yes. Now they've asked me to read just from the book a couple of excerpts so that you can get a better idea of what Raph is, I call him Raph, what Raph is all about, what Archangel Raphael is all about, and when you should call upon him. And, what he works with. But as you can see, you've got a healing theme here. Open the door. Okay. It says, give yourself permission to rest and heal. Take time for your own self-healing. You cannot drink from an empty cup. Call on Archangel Raphael for assistance with physical, emotional, mental, energetic, past life, or spiritual healing of any kind. Your health and fitness journey. Breaking free from addictions of any kind, opening your third eye, seeing the love and light in others. He's a beautiful energy, and as you can see, he's got the green energy. They're calling my attention to this fish here. We'll see what comes up with that. But it's all about healing, clearly. Let's get into your blessings and see how that's going to come through for you, group number 4. Ooh, Empress energy. Okay. Right off the bat there. Yeah. I mean, the Empress is the mother, right? That's what she is. Oh, they said for some, it may be your literal mother. So healing as it concerns a mothering relationship or a relationship with your mother or something that's gone on with your mother. Open the door. Interesting. Let's get some more information. So you may have an opportunity here, or a blessing may come on the line of healing a mothering relationship. She is the ruler of love. And all things fertile, really. She is, it's like a blessing of fertility, or bringing something in so that it can grow. Yeah. Okay. Unfinished symphony is showing up from the wisdom of the oracle. Again, if this has to do with your actual mother, then it's on the back of healing and opening a door, and in this case, closing out something or finishing things up, closing something out. So if something has gone on in your relationship with your mother, because that is just what I'm picking up, finding a way to open the door to healing is going to be extremely important for you. And they just said, really, any quartz is going to be helpful. This golden healer quartz, of course, use it if you have it, but really any quartz is going to be helpful, they said. So the blessing is to close out some kind of a cycle here, or let go of something, or heal something as it concerns your actual mother. I'm asking if there's anything else on this line, and I'm really not picking up anything else. I just feel like it's directly concerning, just showing me the word mothering. So it could be, that you want to be a mother, or you've been trying to be a mother, okay? And so it's like closing something out or getting more information on that energy. Oh, they just said leave it open. Oh, open the door, leave it open. So if you're trying to be a mother, leave it open. Open the door. Leave it open. So it may be unfinished. You may be getting a blessing. Let's see what this card has to say. But you may be getting a blessing on the back of that. So if you're trying to be a mother, this is really 2 lines for this blessing here, this energy. Healing something with your mother, closing it out, leaving it open if you're trying to be a mother, or trying to bring something to fruition. Because you may not be trying to mother an actual child, right? You may not actually be trying to get pregnant. You may be trying to bring something to life. Keep the door open. So there's more information. It's like something needs to be healed there before it can come to life. Oh, the Ace of Cups. This really feels connected to our mother energy. Whoever is your mother. We all have a mother. It looks like there's a massive healing that's meant to be done. There's a blessing that's going to be received for opening the door for healing with your mother, closing something out and opening your heart again. To new love in a different way. And that's going to show up differently for everybody with their mother relationships. But if there's something you haven't looked at with your mother, something that hasn't been healed, okay, then by all means, please look into it. That is where the blessing lies here. If you're trying to bring something to life, you're trying to become a mother, or you're, like I said, trying to birth something, bring something to life, leave it open, because some kind of healing needs to be done so that your heart can be open to receive here. Ace of Cups is like new love, finding new love in something, reestablishing, like leaving the cup open to be able to receive new love. You see how she's kind of holding it like that, right at her heart center, right? And so the healing is going to allow you to receive it. Don't close the door on it yet. If you've been trying to birth something, it's not going the way, keep the door open for that. And then the other line of that again is the blessing of the mother healing, bringing something to a close. That's going to look differently for everybody. That might not be this sort of cookie cutter, you have a conversation and everything goes well and then you can open your heart again. It may be you able to heal from something that's gone on in the past, or if your mother's no longer physical, healing something or closing something out with that kind of a cycle, and then opening your heart again, opening your cup up again and saying, I'm ready to receive more love. I have done the healing. Again, ask Raph for help if you need it. He's a beautiful energy. Surround your heart in his beautiful green, emerald light. Open the door to healing. Either way, whichever one is resonating with you or whichever track is resonating with you there. All right, let's see what's under the second card. Ooh, the 5 of Wands. Oh, they just said the word control. Okay. Something is changing. You've got to let go of something here. It will inspire you and allow you to be seen. So it's like you'll be able to bring something to fruition if you can just let go here. Let go and heal. Let go of control. They just said. They're using the word control over and over again for this card. It's not always what I would pick up here. So if you've had something that's like conflicting within you and they said causing you to explode. Oh, that's because of this volcano that's saying that. Okay. Causing you to explode, or you're getting like a fiery, angry type of energy around it. ask Raph to help you come in and heal, right? Open the door for healing. Let go of control. Let go of control, they just said. That's where you'll find the blessing. So you don't want to clutch tightly anymore. It's time to sort of say I'm sorry. Say I'm sorry. Say I'm sorry. So I don't know who that's for, but to apologize, I guess. Yeah, if you let go of control, you'll feel that that's the blessing. It's like you'll feel this healing, the ability of healing to actually occur. Okay. Presence. The here and now card is about staying very present, not worrying too much about the past, not worrying too much about the past, right? Not looking too far into the future, but really staying in the present moment. Allow yourself to heal, release control. Yeah, over and over again. I just heard over and over again. So that might not be a one-time thing, but if you can think of it as receiving a blessing, it's like leaving it, because what's going to be shown to you and what you're going to be able to step into on the back of doing that is going to be very prosperous. You know, I mean, I'm going to clarify with, of course, the light Seers deck as well, but you can't do that if you're constantly focused on the past or looking too far into the future and focusing there. What if I let go of control, right? And getting into fear and scarcity, letting go and staying present and actually accepting in and keeping, opening the door for that healing to come in. That will lead you. It feels like it's going to lead you forward. Like you're going to have an opening here and go, oh my goodness, this is how this feels. Or an opportunity, like I said, to heal on the back of releasing that a bit or letting go of control. The Page of Wands, yeah, see? And then here we go. You get really excited about things, new insights in the future. You feel kind of light and free again, and excited, maybe more inspired. Yeah, that's beautiful. It's like you'll be able to create again, or at least you'll be in a place where you're excited about what the future may hold. What the future may hold. Okay, and lastly, you've got the 8 of Wands. Yes. God, lots of wands here for you. Group number 4. It's happening. They just said, it's happening. So something's going to come in to show you. Yeah, it's like they're going, it's happening. Feels like a magic card energy here. Like, look at what they're showing me how, see what's happening to the heart here? It's getting filled up. It's getting filled up with stardust is what they just said, which I guess is exactly true. It's getting filled up with stardust. If you allow and you open this door, so you will receive the blessing of magic, stardust, allowing your heart to be filled again, opening up and going, well, it's happening. Really seeing things coming to life. Because you opened up the door and allowed yourself to heal, you focused on what was good for you. Ooh, look at that. Time for a nap. Rest card. More stars. Yeah, more stars all up in that card. You got stars, more stars, and more stars. Time for a nap is a rest card. It's like, don't forget to rest. Anything, oh, this is part of the healing, they said. So this is part of the healing energy. Okay. Oh my goodness. All right. Is moving too quickly in assumption may lead you down the wrong path. That's verbatim. Moving too quickly in assumption will lead you down the wrong path. So it's like they don't want you to get carried away with this amazing energy. Change. feeling like it's all coming to fruition. This is about self-care and healing. So it's almost like once you know how sometimes you feel good and then you just want to go. They're asking you to sort of, and again, I'm going to clarify for more information, but they're asking you, I can feel that they're asking you to make sure that you kind of stay balanced and you keep healing. Like the healing may not be over and you're ready to go and you feel great. Because we're always working on healing. All of us are, all the time. And that's why you've got the like, open the door. They keep saying leave the door open. They're not saying open the door to me. They're saying leave the door open. This plus this, as opposed to what? It's like ignoring this and get carried away with this, because you're going to feel really good. Group number 4. On the back of allowing yourself to heal and keeping those doors open, you're going to feel really good, right? And they don't want you to forget how quickly that can shift. So you've got to pay attention to when you need to rest and continue the healing process. Okay, there you go. The Devil card. That's just a reminder that it can turn. And that's what they were trying to say to me. Like trying to get me to understand or express to you with that sentence. It's like, just because you get to a certain place and you start to feel good, it doesn't mean that you should put blinders on again and just go, because things are still available and they're right there. Healing takes time. It is not linear. Call on Raph whenever it is that you need him. You'll be able to nicely be very aware of this card. The Devil card is not a bad card. We all kind of have, insecurities or bad habits or fears or guilt or toxic energy that comes up. It's part of the human experience. But they want you to understand that the healing sort of is never over, and not to get carried away, because you're going to have this really great vibe. You're going to have a blessing of going, oh my gosh, it's all coming together. I'm so inspired. Everything's amazing. Like, yes, I can do this. I can, what have you. And they want you to also continue your healing, right? Make sure that you're resting, because you can get caught up and just carried away sort of unconsciously. That's why they're just giving you that warning. That's what they were trying to say about the path. Like, you might be down a path and you didn't even realize you were down that path, and you had just taken it because you thought, well, I'm healed, done. And that's really not the true understanding. We're always meant to be as conscious as possible, and we're always continuing some sort of a healing process. It may be this for you right now, and that's why you're going to be receiving these kind of blessings right now. But in the future, it may be something else. And so just be aware of this kind of energy and the need to continue the healing and the continuing of the resting and allowing yourself to be taken care of. Yes, and connected, right? I mean, we do have a chance here, group 4, to be able to really heal. You have a chance to heal something with your mother in relationship, or bring something to life, okay? And let go of something that provides you with inspiration and a new opening for your heart to receive love, and conscious awareness of maybe what got you into that not so healthy place in the first place, or that darker place in the first place. And you've got Raph and you've got the Golden Healer Quartz. I mean, you really are having the opportunity, and blessings are going to be coming in for you to recognize and understand that, and start to feel inspired again, start to feel like you deserve love and that you are healing. So that's so wonderful, group number 4. Let's get you a charm before we go to close up your reading. Ooh. Oh, I think there's 2 here. There's 2. That's the Judgment. Balance. Yes, thank you. They crossed out the word judgment when I said it. Crossed it right out. Balance. It's like, this goes here, see? You have to make sure that you stay in balance with your healing. It's a continuous thing. And the Sun card, which is just, it's masculine action energy. It's fire. It's also success. So, you can do this, group 4, if you allow, and keep that door open. to healing, call on Raph when you need him, and open yourself up to new love, completion, new inspiration, and a balanced sort of manifestation energy where you continue the healing process and you continue to allow yourself to feel that moving through your system. All right, I hope that this served you, group number 4. Thank you so much.